Hey you guys, these are some of my favorite videos when we talk about why things are the way that they are in math. So in this video, we are going to talk about why the area of a rhombus is 1/2 times the first diagonal times the second diagonal. All right, here is our rhombus. These diagonals are what we call perpendicular bisectors, meaning they cut each other in half and they also form a right angle. So for the purposes of explaining this, we are going to give this some dimensions. So this is what we're going to call our first diagonal. And we are going to say this length is 3 and 3. We're going to call this one our second diagonal and say the length is 2 and 2. Okay, now I want you to picture that we cut this in half, turning it into two triangles. And guess what? You don't even actually have to imagine it because I have it for you right here. Let's go ahead and transfer these dimensions that we gave it over here. So this would be a 3 and 3, right? That and that. And this would be 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so now we have two triangles that I could figure out the area of to figure out the area of this rhombus, right? So the area of a triangle is half times the base times the height. All right, so let's go ahead and figure this out. So if I was figuring out the area of this triangle, I would take half times the base, which is 2 plus 2, so 4, times the height, which is 3. So that would give me the area of that triangle. If we're trying to figure out the area of the full rhombus, I would then add the area of this triangle, which is just the same, right? They're the same triangle. So 1/2 times 4 times 3. Okay, now there's two ways we can think of this. If we have half of 4 times 3 and we add half of 4 times 3, wouldn't that just give us 4 times 3? Yeah. Or you could also, if you wanted to, multiply it out. 4 times 3 is 12, times 1/2 is 6. 4 times 3 is 12, times 1/2 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12, right? So either way you do it, this can be simplified to just 12, or we could write it as 4 times 3, right? That is going to give us the area. But let's go ahead and look at how this connects to this. If we look at 4, what is 4 in relation to our rhombus? It is the length of the second diagonal. So 4 represents the second diagonal. And what does 3 represent? Well, it represents half of my first diagonal. So half diagonal 1. And those are being multiplied together. So what do we get when it's 1/2 times the first diagonal times the second diagonal? Guess what? That's the area of my rhombus. Oh my gosh, I love it when things work out like that. All right, I hope that was helpful. Thanks.